Hello, everyone. Oh my goodness, all of a sudden it was 31 and I missed the start. Oh my goodness, have you started without me? Oh my, so many people here already. Welcome. Oh my goodness. It's so nice to see you all here. Yes, the Autumn Walk pack, Kim, is indeed back. You can still buy it. It's such a popular pack as well. Yeah, it's lovely to see you all here. And yeah, so I was fiddling about and Dirk was fiddling about with the loose balls of Aztec because we've got those back in stock as well. Oh my goodness. Oh yes, Fiona, you must go and watch that. You can catch me later again. Hi everyone. Hello. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Julie. Thank you. I'm trying to read. Sorry, I'm not looking at you guys. I'm trying to read the comments here. It's so nice that you are all looking forward to the Cal. And yes, Jam Jar Happiness, the packs are of course still on the website. We are still selling them. It's a permanent pack. The colors are absolutely lovely. Everybody who's already had their pack is loving the colors, is loving the combination of the colors, but also loving the softness of the yarn, and everybody's mentioning it in their posts. So we are so happy that now that they have started arriving, people are also finding it really nice and soft, and hopefully you'll enjoy working with it. I can see some people making a remark about what I am wearing. Very, very special indeed. I will talk to you about that in a moment. Hello, Christine. Hello, Fiona, Tina. Hi, Paula, Patricia. Hello, Glenda. Oh my goodness, so many of you here. Just too many to say hello to individually, but I am so happy that you are all here, and thank you to those who have bought from us in the last 2 years, really, but certainly in the last 2 weeks. You have kept Dirk so busy. It has been lovely. Yes, it is busy because it's just the two of us. So we do try our best and we try to keep up on everything. But yeah, it has been busy. So it's been wonderful. Thank you, Ivy. Thank you. Yes, thank you, Josephine. Oh my goodness, yes. Wonderful colors. Thank you so much. Thank you, Lee. Yeah. Oh my goodness, Alison, isn't it raining at the moment? Yes. Shara, do try again, but you can pay with a credit card as well. If you can't work it out, it can be done. So try again later, okay? Hi, Beatrice. Welcome. Yes, the package whisperer. Yeah, indeed. Actually, I am hiding something behind me as well. So that works out really well because I have lots to talk about today. As you can see, I'm wearing something quite magnificent. I shall stand up in a moment and show you. Very, very special indeed. So yes, I am. Yeah. There you go. Beth also says she received her Wendy Supreme pack and it's nice to cuddle with. Oh my goodness. As you say, it is subtly different from Starcraft, isn't it just? Yeah. I mean, it's very similar, but then it's very different as well. It's really, I can't put a word to it. I can't put my finger on it, but the blanket just turned out so nice. I was working with it and I thought, let's just go for it. Big project to start with, and it worked out and it paid off, and it was just so lovely. Come on, Layla. She's here. Come on. Yeah. Oh, have you moved, Deborah? Here she is. Here is Layla. Say hello, darling. Hello, everyone. Hello, hello. Oh, look at her. She's so cute. I was getting ready in the bedroom earlier, and she just sat on the bed and she just went like this and sat there. So we just left her there. And she looked like, oh, you're not going to bed, because she sort of senses in the evening when we start moving towards the bedroom, all the all the yarn gets moved, my projects get moved to the bedroom. And she was like, you're not staying here, you're not, we're not going to bed. But she stayed there for 5 minutes and now she came and said hello. So there we go. That was Layla. Yeah. So thank you, Maria. Thank you. Oh, no, Layla. No, 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 no. No, not today. Yes, of course, you have to unpack your crafty things first, Deborah. You have to get your priorities right. Hi, William. Nice to see you. Yes, she's thinking about it. She's still near my feet. No. Okay, my basket gets more attention, so that's okay. So, darlings, yes, today we are going to be talking about how our skill can keep us warm this winter. And of course, it's all up in the air at the moment. We're getting lots of reports about expensive bills for heating this winter. So we are going to try and save some money, right? And with maybe wrapping ourselves in a blanket, we can keep ourselves a little bit warmer. We can put something nice and warm on the bed, and that will help us feel warmer at night. So yes, we are already making a blanket. You've probably got some blankets already. And I particularly put out the Hygge blanket. I still don't know how to pronounce it. Hygge blanket, because and the yarn, because it's alpaca yarn. And so that yarn is particularly warm. So although the blanket is really, really light, the yarn is made of alpaca, and alpaca apparently has more pockets or something like that. If you look at it at a microscopic level, right? And that's why it's going to be much warmer. So that is one of the things that you could put on your blanket, a blanket for your bed, but also for your sofa and everything like that. Yes, so there's so many people who would laugh at us, with our hobby. But you know what? We can make so many things, right? I've made a handbag, I've made a hat, we can make blankets. And yes, Ingrid, yes, I am wearing a cardigan. Because it's all very well having a blanket on your lap, but what do you do when you get up? You've turned the heating down a couple of degrees, right? And you want to wear something more, an extra layer, just so that you keep warm. But of course, if you're putting a blanket on your legs, then yes, Jens, alpaca is hypoallergic. Yes, so I'm not allergic to it, although I am allergic to wool. So it makes a difference. Layla, behave. And so we've got that blanket on our bed. We've got our blanket in the sofa. But what happens if we have to go walk around the house and do some cleaning or do some cooking and do some sorting out? We can't just always sit in the sofa. So, oh my goodness. Yes, a cardigan, of course, is the solution. It's like, let me turn this sound off. It's like wearing a blanket, isn't it? So a couple of weeks, well, not even that long, I think it was a couple of weeks ago. one of our subscribers, and she's here tonight, Bridget, right? She's always here. She's local, so I have met up with her and I have seen the cardigan in real life. She made this fabulous cardigan. Do you remember this post on, oh my goodness, what is that? Do you remember this post on the Facebook group? Yeah, there she is. So she made a cardigan and it's made of the sunflower square. You know how popular that sunflower square is. First, remember, we made a blanket. Then I turned that square 3D because I had this epiphany in the middle of the night, right? How to turn it 3D. Then somebody turned it into a hat, which, hang on a minute, I also have here. I don't want to get up and spoil the surprise. Okay. Whoops, yeah, spoiled it then. Right? So there's the hat. Now I look. I'll keep warm this winter, don't worry. So there was a hat. You know, Teresa made the hat and Kim also made it. And then there was Bridget with this wonderful cardigan. And I was like, oh my goodness, what a wonderful cardigan. And of course, when she came round, she met up, she came over, she was wearing it. And I was so jealous, absolutely jealous. And I was like, oh my goodness, I have got to look at this cardigan in detail. Oh my word. The way she did it, right? Of course, it's the sunflower square, right? And then she thought, well, I'm going to make it into a cardigan. And she didn't really know how to, or she did know, but of course, for the sleeves, I'm not showing it properly just yet. For the sleeves, you have to do funny things to make them sort of taper, right? And so Bridget said to herself, right, I'm just going to lay it out and I'm just going to do it the way I think is right. Okay, the way I think I can get away with it almost, right? So when she came here, I'll show you in a moment. When she came here, of course, she showed me and I said, that's a wonderful cardigan. And then she said, yes, but this is what I did to the sleeves because I didn't know how else to do it. And then I looked at it. And to be honest, what she did was pure genius. Pure genius. Because not only, yes, it's perfectly wearable, it's warm, she's done something that will allow everybody to make this cardigan without having to faff about with making funny shaped squares. No, Bridget, it was pure genius, because the more I think about it, it is such a simple way of making a cardigan, and when you look at it, it's going to be a signature piece. I can't talk anymore. It's going to be a signature piece. It is going to be so striking. Everybody will know that this is your design, Bridget, and I'm going to promote it via Ophelia Talks. I'm going to make a video on it. We're going to make a lookbook. I'm going to meet up with her to do this again. Bridget gave me, the go ahead to make sure that all of you guys can make this same cardigan. And I tell you one thing, I will be taking this off in a moment because it is too hot. I'm wearing a thin top because I would not be able to wear this. Otherwise, it is so warm, this cardigan. So comfortable. And the pattern is pure genius. Let me show you, okay? So, now, this is a cardigan. Okay. And of course, I chose to make this in a daisy. I was going to make exactly the same as Bridget, but I didn't want to, obviously, I didn't want to copy her. And I thought, well, I want to make my own. I'm not that kind of a green person. I have to say, let me just say this. Bridget was wearing it. Oh my goodness. She has the roses, right? I mean, I can't stop talking about this. She has the roses. And when she came to see me, she had pink trousers on to go the exact same color, like fuchsia purple, exact same color to go with the roses, and a white top. She looked fabulous. The way she teamed it up with the pink and the flowers and the white top, it was just amazing. So you will see that in the video. Hopefully she'll wear the same thing, when we go and film it. But that's not my kind. I like blue, and when I want to wear it, I want to wear it with jeans or with, but yeah, I like the blue. So I was going to make the exact same as Bridget, but then I thought, no, that's already there. Why don't I make another version? Then you've got two choices. I mean, to be honest, she made this from leftovers, right? You can make it from leftovers as well, okay? You do not have to, obviously, you do not have to go for the, like I am. I will tell you, of course, how many balls you need, because I've been weighing everything to make sure that you know how much you need for the flower, for the blue, it'll be all in the video. But just to say, you can make a fabulous piece to wear to keep you warm this winter from leftovers. Okay. Yes, if you want to keep it simple, and have the one color, you'll need a couple of balls from that, but it's fabulous. It's absolutely fabulous. So this is the cardigan, the way she made it. Okay. But for me personally, I'm going to make it longer, because do you think I should make it longer? Well, we'll see. But this is the special thing about the sleeves. Look. Can you see that? It's just genius, because you can't see that when you have your arms normally. And to me, this here is like a special feature. The kimonos in Japan, they're like this, aren't they? Look. This means it's a wearable. It's perfectly wearable. It's really nice. It's a feature, and you don't have to make half squares. See? It's just pure genius. Pure genius, I tell you. When I started looking at it, I thought, no, Bridget, that's not a silly thing to have done. It's pure genius to do this, and it makes for a tapered sleeve, but it's fine, and when you go like, I mean, you can't feel that those things are there. It's comfortable. Now, yes, I know. When I saw that, Ivy, I wanted that straight. I wanted one straight away. So the thing is, I'm showing you now. I'm showing you now because obviously, yes, Deborah, exactly. Obviously, I want to tell you that we are going to do this. So it's going to come, it's not going to be next week, okay? Because obviously I only started this last Friday, so Friday last week. So I've been working on this for a week. But yeah, so that it's going to come. So if you were thinking of making yourself something for the winter, then I've got something coming, right? So keep that in mind. There is going to be obviously this cardigan, so that you can make it. It is easy to make. I put this together yesterday. In a day, I assembled it all. Now, I said just now, for me, look, the sleeves aren't long enough. See, Bridget is a little bit smaller than me. She's not as tall, and I think her arms are not as long as mine. So for Bridget, the arms were perfect. For me, I don't know. So here I've put an extra cuff on there, and look, that's much better. So you can make it to your own specification. So I haven't finished. Look, I've still got my ends here. I've got ends somewhere as well, because I am going to be putting on another band of, because look, I want it to be, see, I want it to sit right under my bum. Right under my bum. Okay. Yes, you can start making the squares. So this, Esther, is 63 squares. Right? So it's 63 squares. I'm going to add 9 to them. So 2, so 4 at the front, 5 at the back. So it would hang a bit lower for me, because of course I'm a bit taller than Bridget. So I want to make sure that I have that. And then I'm also going to, yes, you can alter the fit, of course. I'm also going to add this, of course, to this side, but also I'm going to go around a couple of times. So I've got that sort of cuff here as well, around the base as well. So I have that extra bit as well, and then do the crab stitch. Yes, it's a crab stitch join. But yes, you can. Thank you, Bridget. Yes, I think I need another row. Exactly. Yeah. You can't tell in the skirt so much. And with this, see, I think it needs to cover the top, right? So if I added this much, then I think it would just come down to there. With the skirt, you can't really tell so much. Let me just show you. Yeah, look. I mean, to be honest, with the skirt, it does look nice like that, see? We're doing well here. But I want to wear it with jeans, and I think it would be better with another row. Dankjewel, Elisabeth, dank je. Ja, ik probeer je te overtuigen om het ook te maken natuurlijk, want ik vond het een heel mooi patroon van haar. Yeah, so making this is just genius. And this will give away which cardigan it is. And yeah, I think it's just fabulous. And to be honest, I'm getting very warm at the moment. I think, and then the way you want to close it, you can just do that with a button, or with a button and a loop, so you can just keep it closed, but it stays on really well, and it just... Yes, Pam, exactly. It could be any length that you want. Karen, the squares that I've made, so hang on. This is a 12 to 14 size in the UK. So you're going to have to, I don't know what the American sizes are. Okay. Hello, Anita. I don't know what the American sizes are. I will measure everything as well. But I also think I did this with a 3.5, and maybe I should have used a 4 to make it a little bit more floppy. But I'm quite happy that it's not too holey, because of course I want it to be warm. So it's really comfortable, and it's a little bit stiff at the moment, but this is the first time I'm wearing it. And it just needs to sort of calm down sometimes, doesn't it? Sort of relax a little bit. Thank you, Anita. Thank you. Het patroon komt er heel snel aan. So 63 squares. I'm going to be making 72 squares, because I'm going to add an extra row. I use the 3.5. You use what you usually use. I'm doing this in Stylecraft Special DK because that's what Bridget did. And the squares are 13 by 13 centimeters or 5 by 5 inches. And I will make as well a blog post with the layout of how you have to put these together. It is super simple, of course, because you're all making squares and it's all easy to put together. Very comfortable, and at the moment, very warm as well. So yes. So hopefully next weekend, Bridget and I are going to get together to do some filming, some fun things that we might film together. And also I'm going to do a lookbook, hopefully, with this cardigan once I'm going to finish it completely by next weekend. But I want to show you this week, and I know the video isn't coming out and I don't normally do that, but I want to make sure that you know that this is coming. So leftovers, I mean, if there is one, so you need about 5 or 6 balls of the main color. So if you have that, then you can use any of your other colors to do the flowers, right? I've chosen to do daisies, and so the cardigan will be called the daisy cardigan. And Bridget called hers Bed of Roses because her grandpa liked roses and she wanted to make the cardigan to remind her of him. So I thought that was a really, really lovely idea, and I love hers. I love her cardigan, but yeah, I like mine better. I know, to be honest, it's almost like a one size. If you made this with a 4 hook, so a hook size a little bit bigger than you would normally use, right? Then I think you'd make a bigger size as well. So, it's just, and it's so easy as well. Yeah, really easy to make. But look at the unique sleeves, and I think that is what's going to set this cardigan apart from all the other cardigans. It's simplicity itself to put together, so easy, but so warm. So warm. But yeah, do you know what? I don't want to take it off. I'm far too hot, but I don't want to take it off. I can see myself sitting here because this is the thing. I work from home. I'm sitting behind my computer all day and you don't move. And although you can put a blanket over your legs and, here, there's always a problem. Sometimes I even have the blanket around me like this, and then I'm typing, trying to get my hands out. It's ridiculous. But if you have something like this that you're actually wearing that covers you completely, it'll make it so much easier for us to do what we have to do and turn that heating down a couple of degrees, And yes, looking cheerful, looking fabulous, to be honest. Why not make ourselves look lovely as well as warm and trying to save some money? So yeah, I'm thinking it's the perfect cardigan for whatever they're throwing at us this winter. Thank you, Angel. That's a lovely thing to do. Yeah. Christmas presents, yes. Yeah, it's, to be honest, I made this, started last week Friday. I have to say, one evening I made 16 squares. My hand is so painful. But I have to say, I did do it in production line, right? So I made 63 centers. Then I made 63 times the flower petals, and then I did all the squares. So I was just working with just working with the one color each time, and it helps because you're just doing the same thing each time, and then it helps you to remember what to do, and also you don't have to change color. You're just using the same ball and it sort of works out. But yes, yeah, autumn shades autumn walk shades would look lovely as well. I mean, even I'm thinking even different colored tiles. Why not? You know, if you use like a color palette that goes together, sage would look nice as well. Or again, parchment. You know, I'm partial to parchment. Or something like this would look nice as well, because you know, that's a bright light color, isn't it? The jam jar pack, yeah, but let's just keep that for the blanket for now. I'm not, yeah, a hood. I'm not sure about a hood though, because this I really want to wear indoors. So I want to wear this Christmas poinsettia. Yes, that would be a lovely, lovely cardigan as well for a Christmas time. Yeah. I mean, to be honest, well, it can take a long time, but making 63 squares wasn't too bad. So I'm hoping to get started on my 9 squares tomorrow and then adding them on, because obviously I've done a little border here just to try it out, but I haven't added anything here because obviously I want to make that band first and then continue, of course, here. Well, no, I'll make the band where I've done the vertical ones, and then all I'll have to do is attach it with a horizontal line. So, you know, it is. The sky is indeed the limit. Sunflower. You know, obviously you can do the stuff. If you've made the squares for the blanket and you haven't put it together yet, and you haven't got any plans to use the blanket and in any other capacity, turn it into the cardigan. You know, you might as well, because then you've done most of the work already. So maybe someone's there who hasn't put their blanket together, and you might, have a cardigan really soon. But yes, I'm going to post a video on how to make the square again, because of the no, they are part of the square. They're part of the square, Fiona. It's exactly the same square as the sunflower square. Okay, exactly the same. So I'm doing the tutorial again for the square because the colors are different. So I want to make it into a daisy square. And then I'm going to, so that's one tutorial. And then there's the assembly video. So there'll be 3 videos. So a lookbook, the tutorial for the square, and the tutorial to put it together. Okay. Exactly, Deborah. Yeah. Sunflower colors. It will make 2 cardigans, even more. This cardigan weighs 500-600 grams. So by the time I've put the extra band on, it'll weigh maybe just over 600 grams. So if you have a pack, you could possibly make 2 cardigans from 1 pack, I think. Just about. So, see how you go. But a plain square shape. Yeah, so 5 by 5 inches. Yeah. Oh, Cindy, that would be like almost like stained glass window then, if you put blacker with it. So yes, and make a matching hat and make a matching blanket. So yes, I am. Oh, Janet, over 100 squares, just made a blanket out of it. Fabulous. I'm glad you finished that just in time for the cow. So the reason why I wanted to show you this denim, I used denim, Deborah. The reason why I wanted to show you this is because I want to tell you that it's on its way. So if you were thinking of making yourself another blanket or something else to keep yourself warm this winter, then of course think about this and know that it's on its way. So maybe have a look at your stash. Have a look at what you've got. Um, of course, we sell yarn as well. I will let you know what you need for this cardigan, right? But you need to make 63 squares. And I'm going to make 72 because I want to make it longer because my torso is a little bit longer than Bridget's. And yeah, it's adaptable to your body, to your size. So I would say start thinking about, even if you're making it with your leftovers, it'll be a free cardigan and you have something to keep you warm. Something to keep you warm. Yes. But of course, we also have something else coming up. So this week, we have the 1970s blanket being published. There we go. So I was thinking of all those iconic 70s colors. And I really, really wanted, for a long time, I've been wanting to make something like this. I want to have that colorway. I want to sort of try and recreate a blanket in the style of the 1970s, not just the color, but also the style. I've been looking at lots of inspiration on Pinterest, 1970s colors, 1970s blankets, and ta-da, this is what I came up with. I really, really love it. It's so, so stunning. When you see it close up, it's just. Oh, hi, Angela. Welcome to the live. Welcome. So, yes, there are 15 balls there for you to make the blanket. It's going to be a new pack on our website. Now, I know, obviously, that you've all just bought the jam jar, and here I am with another blanket. I know, but it'll just be on the website for when you want it, okay? Obviously, no pressure, okay? But just, I have to keep on all that all that creative juice that is in my head needs to keep flowing and needs to keep going, right? So there's a new blanket for you to find out how to make it. It's rectangles. It's a particular length so we can make the blanket. It's a particular way of putting it all together and a particular way of doing the border as well. So there's clusters upon clusters upon clusters. So it was such fun to make. Once again, it was easy to make this, really straightforward, and I hope that will show in the video as well. So there'll be a lookbook on Wednesday, and there'll be a tutorial on Friday for the 1970s blanket. And of course, from Wednesday, I suppose Dirk will be able to have managed to put the pack on there. But, obviously, like I said, I just wanted to bring out more packs with more different types of colorways, like the Cath Kidston, like the Orla Keeley, and this as well, like the. Yes, I do keep you busy, don't I? Like the 1970s. I want to make more iconic packs, you see. So packs that have not just colors put together, but that have some meaning, that go back to sort of the typical colors for that era. Yeah, of course. Yes, Jax, you could. Very nostalgic. The thing is, you see, obviously, yes, we do the cal, but also I make so many other, this is like something that I've made. The thing is, whenever I make something big, I also make something small. So I try to make something small, but it's just where the inspiration takes me. If I'm wanting to make a big thing, like with the pot holder from last week, that was like an inspiration thing. I made it on a Friday evening, even filmed it on the Saturday, and that was it. But sometimes, of course, things take a lot longer to make, but it's what happens to be in my head at the time. Thank you, Deborah. Thank you. Yeah, you need to keep yourself busy, but also, yes, exactly, Sabina. I remember sometimes, I know, Eileen, sometimes I don't even know when I find the time. I remember this kind of very strange wallpaper, and actually, I thought I saw it on Pinterest, sort of those lines and the orange and the cream and the thing, and yeah. I don't watch television. We don't have a TV. Nope. All I watch is YouTube and Netflix. I watch a lot of Netflix. I know, Rafaela. I don't know either. Sometimes I think, what? Yeah, so what was I going to say? Yes, I watch a lot of the thing is, with watching Netflix and YouTube, you put it on yourself. You don't just watch it to watch it because there's nothing on. But when I sit down and I'm crocheting, I think, oh, I'll watch something, right? And that's the difference. See, it's convenient to me to watch something, not the other way around. It's in my time that I'm watching this, not while I have to be there for something to be. Do you see? Anybody get what I'm trying to say? I don't. No, actually, we do not have time to just sit there in front of TV and just watch it. It has to be done at my terms almost. Yes, I think I have hook and yarn next to my bed. Yeah, these days I have it in plastic bags, boxes like this. This is what I carry honestly. I used to have nice bags. Now I have this because it's just gotten too much. See, this is my bag for the see, these were the leftovers for my cardigan. You remember the bag? And I have different types of bags. But I can't find them. They're all full up with something in it. So, so I end up using the box. I mean, oh my goodness. Yes, TV is just on the side. Yes, exactly, Laura. I was watching I watch the strangest things. The other day I found this YouTube channel, and I think it's really worth watching it. And maybe I should make you aware as well, because there's these scammers out there, you see, and they phone you up and they say you have to pay a bill, but it's not true. Okay. And you're trying to settle a bill and they scam you. So there are people out there and they have a YouTube channel and they try and find these scammers and they go after them, and they make sure they have also programs that they can get into their computers, and they try to warn people and stuff like that. So that's what I was watching while I was putting this together. Scammer payback. But yeah, I try to watch informative maybe, or just there are some people that I follow, so I try to catch up with them first. One of them had a baby, so I was finding out about that. It's just nice to do those things, but I don't normally have the time to do this. But I do when I'm filming and doing, the long, boring rows. That's when I think, oh, I might as well just, it's the same thing. So I might as well just put something on. And while I'm not filming, I can just listen to that. I really think this is what I've been thinking. I think I should start a that's exact Josh, interesting as well. Yes. You learn so much, don't you, Laura? Yeah. Yeah, see people laughing at us with our hobby. Look, we can watch YouTube and we can learn things. Yeah. I watch a while ago, I watched The Magical World of the Mushrooms. Oh my goodness, that was so interesting. So interesting. And then there was another one, My Octopus Teacher. I watched that, I think, 3 times, about this guy who goes diving, and it's Ingrid, it's near you. It's in South Africa. It's near the sort of the Cape or whatever they call it there. He goes diving every day, and he sees the same octopus every day, and he interacts with him. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Yeah. So another thing I was going to say, really, because I miss a lot of visual, I should be doing an Audible account. I should just be listening. Yes, Alison. Yes, listening. I should be doing that. Yes. Yes, Ingrid, very, very interesting. My octopus teacher, really interesting. And he sees how, all kinds of things. Oh my goodness, I watched that, I think 3 or 4 times. I watched it with Dirk as well. Very interesting to watch. It got prizes. It won prizes as well. So yes, I want to start an Audible sort of subscription or whatever you do with that, because I do love the classics as well, like Shakespeare. And if I could listen to things like that, I would love to do that. Yes, I have. In fact, I have a Pride and Prejudice read by Joanna Lumley. Oh my goodness, it is so nice. So, oh, Fran. Oh, really? I'll have to find that out. I'll have to look for that. So, oh, Benny, yes, we do watch all kinds of things. Exactly. Yeah. So, right. Okay. Angel, I'll see. Yeah, I'll see about that. Okay. There's free books. Okay. Yeah, I'll have a look at that, certainly. But yeah, that Pride and Prejudice, read by Joanna Lumley, one of my favorite actresses, is just a delight to listen to. And I was listening to that when I had my first car, and I had a CD player in there. I've had that for such a long time, that read out loud by Joanna Lumley. Such a nice thing, such a nice version. Fran. Yes, Fran. Thank you for that. I'm going to look for that. Okay. I don't know about our local library, but that's, yeah, a good tip. Again, if you're in the library, you might find that out. Yeah. Right. Okay. So you get a free credit. Okay. Katura. Of course. Of course, it's the same as reading. Come on. It's more than reading, because we're doing something else as well. Oh my goodness. Yes. All creatures greatness. Yeah. Agatha Christie. Fran. Yes. Big. Okay, you can get them free from Devon Libraries. Okay, yeah, big Agatha Christie fan here. Very big one. I think I read all the Agatha Christie books that were in my library, the English ones, in the library in Aarschot, in Belgium, where I grew up. By the time I was 14 or something like that. And then once I'd read all of them, I was like, hang on a minute, where is the rest of your English books? That was it. That was all the English books they had. And I just read them so quickly. I just flew through them. And I just thought, oh, why did I read them so quickly? Now I have nothing to read. But this was like so long ago, of course. Now it's all so different, isn't it? I love all the Agatha Christie adaptations, the oh my goodness. Yeah. Poetry. Oh, wow, Kim, that's wonderful. Free Audible books, right? Okay, Katura. Yeah, no, I've got to look into that. I've got to look into it. Because to be honest, I don't mind having YouTube on, of course. But the thing is, I haven't seen half of the visual. You're going like this constantly, and if you were just listening, you could keep on looking at the same thing. Maybe it's better for my eyes. Josh, but it doesn't matter. You're doing something. You also read. You're listening or watching that the things on YouTube about the crime things. Was it you know every day we learn something, and there's so many things out there that we can do. But you've got to find calm and peace as well in your head. Because if I do that too much towards bedtime, then I can't sleep. Okay, so there is something about doing just so much that your brain can still calm down to go to bed as well. Okay. Yes, Cindy, exactly. When I did my 16 squares the other night, I was watching something. I can't remember what I was watching, but I was watching something because I can't just sit there and do it without. Yes, Julie just said, can you please put a thumbs up? Please put a thumbs up for the wonderful cardigan that Bridget designed. She's an utter genius with the fabulous sleeves. And I think it's a lovely feature of the cardigan. And it's going to be such an iconic cardigan. Yeah, I want to see all those cardigans being made soon. The thing is, you see, I wanted to put that before the Cal because I know that some of you will finish their weekly homework early. Okay. So if you finished it early, please look in your stash. Try to decide which colorway you're going to do. And then during the Cal, you can be making these squares. You can be making your circles. You can be making your things and everything. You can make your cardigan in between doing the Cal. Of course, don't worry if you're slower at crocheting. If it takes you longer to do your weekly homework, don't worry, because the videos and the ideas will still be there. But I just wanted to make sure that this pattern didn't come out middle of November by the time we already need it and it's colder, right? So the sooner we can start wearing our cardigan, the later we have to put the heating on. Oh no, I've just thought of something. Oh no. Is he watching? This means I'm going to have to make Derek a cardigan. Because otherwise I have to put the heating on for him. Oh no. Oh no. What color I can't make flowers for him, can I? What am I going to do? Matching cardigans. Oh my goodness. What am I going to... Oh, maybe in these colors. Do you think he would like that? Make him a poncho. Yeah. Yeah, so the pattern, Angela, for the cardigan is not... I'm still editing the videos. I've just been filming it. I'm making it as we speak, right? I don't normally do this because I know you want to get started straight away, but because I want to tell you that it's in the works, I don't want you to start looking for something else and, sort of trying to come up with an idea. Bridget has done all the hard work for us. And she has really, really come up with a lovely pattern, which she even gave me a little, no, I'm not going to show you, but she gave me a little diagram from it. So yes, it's a wonderful, easy cardigan to make. So you can try and find whatever you can make it in your own colors. Bridget made it in leftovers, right? Of course, we have in the video there will be all the amounts that you need. You can buy it from us, from our website, because we have all the colors, all the balls, so you can buy the amount that you need. But do try and come up with your idea of how you want to make it. If you want to make it the same, if you want to make it like Bridget's. Julie, I just made it in a week, to be honest. I started last week Friday, and I didn't do anything on Friday, so there was a day out because I didn't have time to work on. Well, I couldn't work on it because I had to film. But yesterday I assembled it. So this is Bridget's cardigan. She made it green and red flowers, so she made it like a bed of roses. But bye, Angel. Bye. Oh, is she going? Bye, Angel. Talk to you later. So yeah, you can. She made it with leftovers. You need, for the base color, if you're going to do it in one color, you need 5 or 6 balls. 6 balls if you're going to make it a little bit bigger. 5 balls if you can stick to Bridget's size. For me, that isn't big enough because I need to add, as you can see, look, I've added a cuff here, which I will do there as well. Mine isn't finished yet. Okay, and I am going to, let me show you. I am going to put another band of squares on because I don't think it's long enough for me. See, I think it should come down to there. So if I put another band, so another 9 squares, then I think it will be better for me. But yeah, loving it. I really do like it. Oh, I can't wait to go to town and wear it to go shopping and see what people see if people will look. Oh my goodness. So Julie, yeah, how long does it take? I made 16 squares in one evening, so I don't know. That's going to be a record, I think. That day I even made, I think I made about 20 squares because I made some at lunchtime during my lunch break. And then after 4 o'clock, I made 16. So yes. It's, it depends. It depends on how quickly you need this cardigan to be finished to film the tutorial for you to make it as well. That's on what it depends. Because of course I've got this time limit, of course. Oh wow, Bridget, lovely. Yeah. Sorry, somebody asked me what the yarn is. Yes, it's just Starcraft Special DK. I mean, to be honest, any DK yarn will work. See what you've got in your stash. Start making the squares, and then the video will come out towards just before the cal, and you'll be able to, to put it together. So 63 squares, or for me, a little bit longer, 73. I think I'm just going to I don't know whether I'm going to make him a cardigan like that. maybe I should yeah, like you say, a poncho. That would be good, wouldn't it? But yeah, I mean, to be honest, you can turn this into any. Obviously, we are using the sunflower square, but as long as you've got a square that's of a sizable size, 13 by 13, 5 by 5, I'm sure there's other squares that are 5 by 5 inches, then you'll be able to put this together. Yes, Josh. So you could put like the squares I did for the 100 blanket, the plain no hole squares. I think that would look nice in different colors. I would just like the autumn walk, for example. That would make a lovely palette for this, for a male. Or black and white. You could do black and white. Stars, yeah. I mean, if you want to do a middle, you could do, sort of, yeah, I would do a plain square. Go for black and white, maybe? Yes, Cindy, I have. There's a mystery cal that we did in 2019, which had granny squares on one side and rows on the other side. So you could duplicate the one on the front, the one with the granny square. So you have all granny squares. And there is another video, and it's called the Lavender and Roses. And that has granny squares, but then rows. And then there is another video, I think, one of my very first videos, that's a poncho with squares as well. So, yeah, there are some. I mean, the colors of like the Ola Keely would be nice as well, Josh, because that has sort of like orange and brown and green. The main thing here is the genius way of putting it together. The sleeves and how the front and the sides are created is just genius. And you could use any square, this as long as it's a reasonable size. So it should be about 13 by 13 centimeters. Exactly, Teresa. Yes, it is a very fashionable for the moment. Tom Daley, Harry Styles, and Sam Ryder all have worn crocheted items. Not only that, flowers as well, she says. So, Josh? It's a dare? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, Sheila, yes. Tom, Josh, the Victoria blanket, the circles, the different size circles. Wouldn't that be great? Big circles at the base, smaller ones towards the top, and the plain ones at the top. How about that? Yes, exactly. Josh, you could do that. But what about that? Yes, Sheila, that would be fabulous. And then in black. That would be so stylish. Oh my goodness. Yeah, autumn walk colors, exactly. Yeah, Benedict says, that cardigan is fabulous. Kim, let's make one. Let's make one. So, try to decide. So what I would say now is try to decide on your colorway, try to get the yarn together, and wait for the video. Of course, yes, it is the sunflower square. You can go and find it and make it already. Start making it 63 squares, 72 if you wanted a little bit longer. See how you go. And then once the video comes out, you can, readjust and realign and make sure that you have everything that you need to make this cardigan. But the main thing is the genius way in which Bridget put it together, and it's just lovely. So thank you, darlings, for being here tonight. I'm going to say goodbye. I think I have said everything. Hang on, hang on. What I also wanted to say was we have gift vouchers on the channel now. So if Christmas is coming up, and if somebody doesn't know what they want to gift you, then try and nudge them into the way of a gift voucher, maybe, because then you will be able to choose things from our website for yourself. If you get it as a gift. So that's just something I wanted to say. I don't know whether I've mentioned this before, but yes, we have the facility for gift vouchers. So Dirk has been busy programming that in. Okay, so yes, I am very hot with this cardigan on. It is lovely and warm to wear, so I do hope you will consider making it from your leftovers, or from, like I did, from a specific colorway. Thank you for being here tonight. Don't forget, we have the 70s blanket coming out this week, and of course we still have the cal packs for sale, because we are still looking forward to the cal starting at the end of September. And it is September already, and it is already the 4th. Oh my goodness, it's going to be so quick. I think, what, 19 days? Yeah. Time flies. Time flies. So thank you, everyone, for being here. I hope I've given you a few tips on how to keep warm. Let's clothe ourselves into something nice and warm and cheerful, and cheer ourselves up. Bye, everyone. Bye. Yes. Bye-bye, everyone. Karen says, stay safe, take care, happy crocheting. Bye.